So welcome back to StoneBlock. This is episode 4, I think. So we really desperately need to get this power grid set up and online today. It can't be pushed out any further. We need it online. So I spoke at the end of last session about what we were going to need to do for it. So what I'm going to do is jump straight in and we're going to go and have a look at the power setup. I'll quickly run through again exactly what the plan is and then we'll get on with that. Okay? Okay, so down here what you've got is a lava chicken breeder on top of a soul extractor. So as long as you give these tier 2 seeds, you'll get a soul out, and it's a 1-to-1 exchange. And then with the souls, we can craft 4 tier 2 seeds, as long as we have enough tier 1 seeds. So what we need to do is use the stuff in this chest to make all of the things necessary for us to get another one of these set up that does tier 1 souls. And then that will also be a closed loop. It creates souls and then uses those souls to create more seeds, which then feeds back to the chickens. It's, as I say, it's a 1-to-1 exchange. So 1 goes back in and 3 come out for us. Or really, we just have a chest that can overflow. And we probably need to set up a way that it can't overflow beyond... Like, there always has to be 1 seed in the system somewhere, which would be nice. Yeah. And then all I need to do is set up the rest of the infrastructure in order to be able to make those seeds. And then after that, all we have to do is gather the excess seeds, which should go to roosts, which should be full of lava chickens, which will then lay lava eggs, which will then go straight into heat generators, which will generate the heat that we need for our energy system. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do a quick setup for that. And then once we've got that second soul extractor, I'll come back and I'll tell you the next plan for what we're going to do about the automation. Okay, so I'm taking a break from doing soul extractor stuff for a second because we're going to need some feather chickens in order for us to be able to make feathers more easily in order to get all of the equipment that we need for the stuff down there. So I need to get feather chickens. Feather chickens are harder for us to get set up than a lot of things, because to be honest, I don't know the recipe. Having a look at it, it looks like it's to do with white chickens. So let's have a look at white chickens and see what I need to do in order to get a white chicken, and then I can go from there in order to get the stuff that I need to make the feather chicken. We might have to do like an old school Minecraft chicken farm, which is a horrendous thing to have to make, but I think we might have to make one. Let's have a look. Do I have a hopper somewhere? I feel like I should have a hopper somewhere. I'll have to craft a hopper. There's a hopper over here. Let's just sat doing nothing. Let's grab that. Grab this chest as well. Yes, I should use an axe for that. I apologize. Oh, God. The sticks are so irritating. I really thought we had trash here, you know? Should be in an inventory to do that. Yeah, it's down there. Get rid of sticks. Let's just get rid of them. Sticks are kind of annoying as crap. Okay, let's do this. Grab some eggs and some dye. Okay. Can I get a white chicken? Let's throw them down here. Oh, that was immediate. Give me that. Okay, none of the rest of them gave me white chickens. But I have a singular white chicken. Right, give me this. Actually, take those out. I still have some tier 1 seeds on me, so we can use those. Give me that and that. So I'm pretty hopeful that I can use those to create the thing. If I put a chicken and a white chicken in there and give them some seeds, what do I get? That's a feather chicken right there. Tier 2 feather chicken. Awesome. So I can then put the feather chicken in here, give it a seed, That's a tier 1 seed. And feather chickens are now tier 2. And I don't have any tier 2 seeds left. Will a feather chicken just drop them if I put it down? Why does it look like a ghast? All the chicken textures are a little bit screwy.
Wait, a quantum goat just killed my chicken.
Maybe you should guard against quantum goats a little better then.
Now he's attacking me. But
Oh,
he just
I
attacked
needed
my
the
chicken
feather
for
actually,
no
so thank you very much for that.
You've just stolen the dead body of my child.
You can have the corpse, I just need
He's
the feather.
attacking my dog! Right, I'm getting this goat.
Yeah, I kill them as soon as they appear every time because they're so annoying. I didn't need the
chicken dog.
Wilden Horn. Don't you need that? That's a magic thing.
I don't know. At the moment, I'm messing around with sauce.
Okay, great. Sauce as in...
Are you having fun?
Wait, why have I picked up some arcane platforms?
I don't know why you picked up arcane platforms. Oh, maybe they were a reward at some point.
Oh, they might have been a reward. But yes,
Those are very useful. I needed those.
It's fun. But yeah, thank you for the feathers. That was literally what I was dealing with at the moment.
You're welcome. Question for you.
No?
Any idea how I can get nether quartz? I think I need to dust soul sand. But to get the soul sand, I think I need a soul sand chicken. Or to do haunting. And I don't even know how to start with that.
No, I have no idea.
No. Apparently if you breed a stone chicken and an iron chicken, you might get a nether quartz chicken.
If you wash crushed raw gold, you got a 50% chance of getting a nether quartz.
Ah, fuck, really? If I wash
crushed raw gold.
What the fuck? So I've got to oh my god, why have I done this? I don't want to be here.
Oh, also if you crush diorite, you've got a 25% chance of getting it.
Okay. Maybe I'll do some crushing. We've got that machine that does that, don't we?
No, I don't think that kind of crushing works. I think it's got to be create crushing.
Fuck.
Yeah, it does. It's got to be create crushing.
Do I have to make it? I have to.
Bye-bye.
Right, guys, we're taking a detour from magic because apparently I need to do that. Right, I'm just going to look through all of the court stuff and just check to see if there's anything else I can do.
I've had a quick look through and I can't see any other way that's practical for you to do it. You either need to set up a fan system with create to wash crushed gold, but even in that case, you need to crush stuff in order to get there. Just having a look at it, if the crushed raw gold requires a create crusher as well, it doesn't look like you can do that in the other type of crusher.
No. That's so annoying.
Well, enjoy that. Bye. Okay, so actually that little detour upstairs with Floral was great because it gave me some feathers, which are exactly what I needed in order to be able to get on with the rest of this. So we need to be able to make a... We need a second we need a second soul extractor. We need a second breeder. So let's have a look at how much that stuff's going to cost me. So a soul extractor costs me 1 feather. I have 2 feathers to work with here. A breeder costs me 1 feather. And how much does a roost cost me? Because as long as a roost doesn't cost me... Roosts don't cost me any feathers. So I should have enough here in order to set up the 2 breeders and the 2 things. This should be great. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, so we're back down here. I've just made the second soul extractor for all of this stuff. So we've got that now set up. So this is how it's going to be. What we need to do is look at what we need to add into this in order to get the tier 1 soul extractor working. So this constantly outputs more and more seeds. That's where we're at the moment. In order to get the tier 1 seeds, I believe we need... Yeah, iron dust is the issue. So in order to get iron dust, we can either use a mechanism crusher or we can use a create crusher. The create crusher is going to run more or less without need of any extra input. But the create crusher is going to run on the power that we give it. So I don't know which is going to work out better. This has a bunch of energy in it. So maybe I take this and this crusher and we just add it in down here into the loop. So we're going to need, if I go straight up here, where do I end up? That's, oh god, my stairs are bigger than I thought they were. That is more up than I wanted. Right, what I need to do is grab it from there. So if I go into this wall and we go down here. Ow. Okay, we end up in this corner. That's not terrible. I need to filter outputs from these chests so I only get what I need and not this random crap.
Yep.
And I can't find a way of doing it. Like, in any way that actually, like, makes sense for us to do at the moment. I cannot figure it out.
I don't know.
The mechanism stuff doesn't work. The Oratech stuff is super expensive to make filters. The mechanism stuff, I can't find a filter for.
Right.
But I only want iron. Like, I want the iron to come out of this chest.
I don't know. I have no idea what kind of pipe filters they have set up in this game.
Okay, so we can use advanced copper pipes. Cool. Let's try those. We probably have the stuff to be able to make advanced copper pipes. Right, these say they can be filtered. I'm really expecting more out of that. Okay, if we have a look in quests, logistics and automation, what we're using is these classic pipes. So hold on, you need copper pipes for extraction. Oh, I've made too many copper pipes then. Oh, fuck. Ow. So, hold on, we need extraction pipes. And they apparently need like a redstone signal or something. I don't know. I don't understand pipes. So we can give these an input. Oh, fuck. That did not go according to plan. Is that dragging iron downstairs? Is that working? Oh no. Iron's going straight into this bottom chest. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. And then I can put a second set of pipes running somewhere. God, this is a mess. So what I need to do is get it so that the iron automatically crafts into iron clusters and then gets smelted. So the iron cluster, we need this automated packing, which means we need a basin, a thing, and some wheel. Okay, let's grab all of our water stuff from over here. What we're going to do is set it up along this wall. We probably need like 4, 5. That's 4. Let's do 5. the idea is that the water wheel goes on like that, and it flows forward, and we get that. And this is going to be the output shaft where our stuff comes out. Nope, that's the wrong way around. Anyway, let's go and make some more water wheels. I don't remember how water wheels are made, but let's go grab some more water wheels. 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're not the huge water wheels, the big ones, which we'll probably need to make at some point for something. No, instead they do that, and that gives us the torque we need in order to get stuff going, I guess. So let's get some shafts coming out here. That's that. Right, I then need some of the big cogs so that we can use big cogs along with little cogs and make things go real fast. That's what I'm after. So let's have a look for cog. Right, large cogwheel is that plus 2 planks. Okay, so give me that. So we need some small and we need some large. Right, and then we'll deal with speed on here now. So, big one on here. So this machine here, so we have regular speed, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 up and down. So this is now going at 8 times speed. Wait, yeah, 8 times speed. And that's where we're going to then put this. And below we need that depot thing, which we can then pipe into the iron, and we'll get iron out down there. And where did I put my depot? It's not called a depot, it's called a basin or something. Let's put the basin in. Hey, chicken. So apparently it's going to need to be down here, but honestly that's fine because that allows me to do this. And we can have the pipe go under the floor for the wooden pipe. Oh, whoops. Okay. Didn't mean to lock myself in there. Crap. Let's get out of there, and then we can do that. See how it goes if I put all the iron back in there. Cool. Okay. I need my copper pipes. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, you've really pissed me off, sir. It's time to die. And then I need an item pipe to go out to this. Well, let's grab these. Let's do that. And then I need my wooden ones, which are going to come up. And into here. I don't know if I need to smelt it before I crush. Iron dust, if we go into the crusher, it does need to be smelted, which means we need a smelter along this route. Along this route. Wait, does it need to go in the top? There we go. Okay. And that probably needs to come out the bottom. God damn it. Crap. This is going to need to go on a little sideways walk here, isn't it? So I have the room to get it into the bottom there. Okay. Let's go along the floor now. Oh no, that was right, but whatever. We can repair it by putting it there, so now it just goes straight into the right place. And then this one needs a thing there and there, which we do that too. And then that. When the iron comes out, it should go over to here. Which it does, which then crushes it. We now have crushed iron. Right, I need seeds down there. Wheat seeds are not coming through very quickly. Damn it. But the problem is, so they're filtering into these.
Yeah.
That's taking iron downstairs. Come and have a look at the mess that's downstairs.
Okay. The room that I made to create stuff has turned into a tree room. Oh my god. Wow.
So,
okay.
The iron goes into this basin. It gets compacted. It then runs into this furnace, which turns it into actual iron. And then runs it over to here, into this crusher.
Okay.
Which is great. Like, this is the iron, the iron dust that this produces. That's what I need, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay. I then also need to get seeds from up there to come down to combine with this iron dust.
Okay.
This is the problem. There are 2 chests up there.
Yep.
I have to bring down a whole bunch of stuff. And the whole filtering thing works on these copper things that they filter on the output.
Right.
And the wooden pipes don't seem to have any way of separating them. So if I stick a wooden pipe here, it must combine on this side.
Right.
Let's get rid of that before it tips iron everywhere. So this is the problem. Like, I can set up a pipe network, but I can't differentiate what I... This is now full, so these are just going to go back and forth in here forever. And they'll just build up in that pipe until eventually it overflows. And this will cause lag.
Great.
So I need to stop this, actually. Stop.
I don't think you...
Oh, no, it's all fucked. It's all fucked, because if I stop any part of it, it builds up somewhere. Anyway.
Right, what you just needed to do is put an output on this into a chest, so whilst you fuck stuff around, it just does that.
I mean, that would have been a great plan. That would have been an excellent plan. My stupid brain. Okay.
Put everything back together and do that real quick.
How do I get 3 different items down here so they go into 3 different places when all my pipes can't be run next to each other?
More space. Lots more space.
Floral, the space is killing me.
Okay, what you need to do is not compact stuff. We live in a big world. You can just keep going.
I don't want to, though.
Well, then you're gonna have problems like that.
This was so easy in StoneBlock 3. This was so easy. Look, and by the way, I got these pipes that you made working. What you need, so you need a copper pipe to do the extraction.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you need a redstone input into that copper pipe.
Okay.
And so, yeah. It hates me. The world hates me. Now, the thing is, I'm trying to work out the pipes because there are so many different types of these pipes. I'm trying to work out if there's one that I can use that, like, will grab the thing that I need. Yeah, there's diamond pipes which sort items, so I think I might make some of those and see if they will let me sort items on the output.
Yeah, if they sort items, that sounds like a plan.
Let's hope so. And that now carries a bunch of stuff down here. Which means now we're getting 2 different types of stuff in here. And then we have these diamond pipes. The seeds don't get past that point. Awesome. Right, okay. Great. So now this pipe is carrying both for us, the seeds and the things. And then this is the point where we go like this, and we go up, and we want just seeds coming up. and put those to there. Seeds now get transported and put into this chest. That does all of that. This gets our iron out. This gets our wheat seeds out. We then need all of that to go into a basin with a mechanical mixer above. And we'll get some souls going in there as well from our tier 1 souls. And over here, we will have tier 1 seeds being produced. This now runs. This does everything I need. Let's move this out of here. So, after a long time of getting stuff sorted, this is now a machine that creates an output, which I can grab from somewhere. I'll, like, stick a chest on it or something that allows me to grab them. Red seeds. These tier 1 chicken seeds. Honestly, this whole thing will back up eventually. And we'll have tier 1 chicken seeds as a big output. That's that. Okay. What the hell do I need to do to those to get them to tier 2 chicken seeds? And let's hope it's less complicated. So, just to explain this whole system, because I know it's been a little while and there's probably been cuts in and out since I did my explanation at the beginning. But from upstairs, we are grabbing a bunch of resources from those chests. We are currently grabbing seeds, regular wheat seeds, iron chunks, and lapis chunks. The iron chunks get turned into clusters over here, which then get smelted in this thing, which then get turned into and crushed in by this thing to turn them into crushed iron. They then get combined with the seeds and with the souls from here, along with the seeds and the iron chunks, the iron dust. So seeds and iron dust go into there. Grab more seeds and more iron dust. So they go into there. That automatically blends. The blending causes the seeds to flood into this system. So they bounce around until they end up in this, where they go through breeding more chickens together, which dumps a chicken down here, which gets its soul extracted, which dumps souls in here, which go into here, and thus we have a loop. We have this input on the loop, but thus we have a loop, which means I can then... This is now making these seeds faster than anything else. So long as this goes well enough, we can get the seeds out of here. I can actually put an output sorter on here to allow the seeds out into a thing over here, which I think will do. And there we go. When this runs, it does that. This is all fine. I need a furnace that I can power with energy to put into that block there, but that's fine. We can deal with that in a little bit. That's all I needed. Right. We now have tier 1 chicken seeds coming out to this output when everything else is done. It's just how it goes. And now we need to do tier 2. So we then need to grab tier 2 chicken seeds. Which, how do we make those? So, if we look at tier 2 chicken seeds are lapis, tier 1 chicken seeds, and a tier 2 chicken soul. So, honestly, it's exactly the same thing. We do this. We're going to have another basin here. This is our tier 2 chicken soul extractor, which I will need to shove a chicken through because I don't have any of the seeds left. Honestly, I might go grab the feather chicken and shove that through the soul extractor, but that'll kick off a whole feedback loop here, which will make the tier 2 chicken seeds. And then tier 2 chicken seeds will go from there. So we need another one of these blender matter things. We then need lapis, which comes in from this chest into it. We have the stuff from this chest into it. And the souls into it. And that should be it. And that will have us outputting tier 2 chicken seeds. And once we've got a steady supply of tier 2 chicken seeds, everything else is sorted. Getting seeds turns out to be an absolute nightmare. Floral?
Yeah.
The whole unearther thing,
Yeah.
did you have to do anything to get him to a diamond archaeologist level? Like master
You just leave
archaeologist?
him. You just leave him.
Is there any way of
Why?
locking him into a certain level? The diamond guy doesn't make seeds.
Don't know. I have no idea.
And I'm
What's
like, I need
what seeds do you need?
regular wheat seeds, like the ones
Oak
from
sandstone?
vanilla.
Sandstone? How many do you need?
I need an infinite supply.
Oh.
Like, I need an automation. Look, right, okay, come here. Come here. So, this chest had some seeds in it, so I was like, great, this is producing seeds. So I grabbed an output from it and brought it downstairs. Come with me. You've got to see the nightmare that is downstairs.
Okay.
So I brought it downstairs to this. And this chest is supposed to get seeds, but it doesn't. Because they're not being produced anymore. And so everything else is
there's
ready.
a way to lock him.
This doesn't work. This whole power grid idea just doesn't work.
Does it not? Oh no. What
No.
happened?
4 episodes, well, 3 episodes spent on this.
It's a lot down here.
It's a lot down here, and it works, but it's so slow. Like, this is now slowly producing a lava, and once that
Right.
produces lava, it will then spit some lava into this heat generator.
Right.
But, like,
Really slowly.
really slowly, and the way to improve it is to speed up, like, train this chicken, and in order to train the chicken, we need, like, blaze rods and stuff.
Oh great. Okay, cool.
So
Well,
that idea died a death. Okay, so unfortunately it does turn out that after 3 episodes of trying to do this automation, it's just not going to be possible. So unfortunately we're cutting from that automation, and instead we're going to have to use a heat generator that's just powered off of coal. Unfortunately, it is what it is. It's a better system than almost anything else I can come up with at the moment. And that's just what we're going to have to do going forwards, unfortunately. Way less interesting than the whole chicken setup. But there are 2 problems with the chicken setup. One is the speed of it. I'd need so many chickens in order for it to be fast enough to be worth doing. And the system doesn't create the seeds that quickly. So we always are going to have a problem with the speed of it, unless I make the system way, way bigger than it already is. And the second problem is actually the wheat seed input. I cut a lot of it out of the video, but I did spend a long time trying to figure out a way that I could auto-generate wheat seeds in a kind of cost-effective manner, and unfortunately it just isn't possible for us to do. So there isn't going to be any kind of auto-generation of wheat seeds until the late game. So right now, can't use this seed system to get lava to power a heat generator. Instead, we're just going to have to use coal to power the heat generator, and that's pretty much going to have to be where we settle with it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're actually going to take a break from doing StoneBlock next week. So next week, we're going to do Raft instead, and just do a little bit of that just as a one-off, see how it is. We want to do a little bit more one-offs in things that aren't Minecraft, just because we realize that all of our videos thus far have been Minecraft. On Tuesday next week, there will still be a Outlaw Life video coming out, which is our Minecraft Life series that we're doing with a bunch of other VTubers, and I'm still streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at the moment. So join me on any of those 3 days to play some fun games. We're going to be starting Windrose this Saturday, which is tomorrow. And then next week on Wednesday, I'll be continuing with Satisfactory, which the run-through of that is going really well, and I'm really enjoying that. We've just finished Phase 1, so we'll be moving on to Phase 2 then. Have a great rest of your week.